to paint the minis. I decided to paint them in a different way this time, and I started with all black instead of a zenithal highlight. I followed a dragon painting video by a Spanish painter named Ángel Giraldez.
这个 Ángel Giraldez 我也有追随，然后他也有在 Twitch 开台，只是都是讲那个西班牙文。
My dragon is definitely a far cry from his, but I'm still very happy with the results. The process is mostly done with an airbrush, layering up paint from specific directions to create gradients and catch the highlights and the shadows. I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot from that video. Because of the red color scheme, this dragon ended up looking like it could be a relative, maybe a cousin or a sibling, of Donkey's dragon from Shrek. After all the airbrushing was done, I gave the dragon a manicure, a pedicure, I painted all of its teeth and little spikes, and the rest of the details, including...
要玩可以从杀戮小队玩看看模型少。有啊，我有在想。有啊，我之前有找啊，我之前有问那个啊，那个我们群主啊，不了了之。也没有啦，我也没有多问，因为我也没涂。反正我现在就是通通都不能涂，有涂的时候再说。
I gave him a brown horse with a red harness and bridle, and I was originally going to attempt.
就他不是微缩专门的，他是这个 diorama 专门的，但是他的漆还是涂得好好看。
Instead, I used culture hustle.
倍耐力轮胎，晚上好。
Which is incredible paint, but in the end it ended up being a little bit too shiny. So I had to dial it all back with some Nuln oil and some sepia washes.
太亮了，所以上一些棕色水洗。
After that, the knight was ready for battle. I took the base outside and I primed it with a black primer. Then I sprayed it from one direction with a purple shade color, and the opposite direction. 他们的颜色都好会调哦。就是你会觉得说，这个沙漠不就喷个黄色、褐色？可是他们都会上一些，就是我知道这个地方要用紫色，这个地方要用蓝色，这样子。哦哇！ After that, I let it dry. It was time to move on to the lighting. Originally, I was going to use this straight filament for the fire, but I realized that the dragon's posture lent itself well to a curved flame, as if the dragon had followed the knight as he galloped around.
晚上好 ，Q Team 我随时可以，是吗
？I've been to copper rod to help support the filament.
但 Q Team， 我觉得我现在是 Q Team， 我想不到要玩哪一组。
Marked out the spots on the base that needed holes for the wires to pass.
他们选颜色都是靠经验跟感觉嘛，对啊，不然也没有别的好靠啊。
To power this display, I'm using two AA batteries. I screwed the housing into place, and then I routed out a hole for my switch.
兽人先吧，还有出一组，可是我不喜欢特工的兽人，我觉得很不废土就那群特战，我觉得看起来超级无感的那一组。所以连暗源的那个我也没收。那本身没 sense 的不就没办法，没 sense 就看影片啊。他也会看别人的影片啊，